Get it out? Your hand in the groove. Okay. Ready to do another? Ready to do an eye?
You mean the eyebrow?
What are you going to make your pumpkin look like, Emily?
A mean face.
A mean face?
A mean what?
A mad face.
Push it in. A mean what? No, push it in.
Jack-o'-lantern.
Yeah, you're going to do a regular jack-o'-lantern. That's what you want, I think.
Yeah.
Is this the pumpkin you got from the pumpkin patch?
No.
I think it is. Did y'all get to it at the pumpkin patch?
Uh-huh. I got one and Emily got one.
I thought you got,
Put it in that thing?
not
There.
eyeball.
We did an eye, huh?
Yeah.
Do another eyebrow.
Do you think that was cute? It's called A Toddler Mommy's Makeup. And we did Ernie and Bert.
What are y'all going to do?
Who knows?
You're creating as you go.
It's kind of like Bert and Ernie, because Bob and Larry are tall. Remember we did the, I think Larry especially looked like Larry. He had the tooth and the mouth with the teeth. What's that?
One big eye, one little eye.
Yeah, that was mainly the Bob. They got it.
How about mine, Bob and Larry? Larry. Oh, come here. What you consider?
Emily, wait for Daddy.
I'm waiting for my daddy to carve my pumpkin. You see him on the radio. What the trivia question is on the radio.
So he could win.
So he could win the trivia question.
What do you win if you get it right?
You win.
What are you going to be for Halloween tomorrow?
For Halloween, I'm going to be Snow White. And I'm really excited. And my mom's almost done with my costume. Actually, she's really done.
Hope I am. You have any pantyhose?
Yes.
Do you?
Not on right now.
Or do you have pantyhose to wear with your costume?
No. I don't think so.
We'll have to check that out tomorrow. Where are we going to go tomorrow?
Tomorrow, we're going to church for Halloween.
For a carnival.
for a carnival.
We'll go to some costume contests.
We'll go into some costume contest.
We're going to have to dye your hair black.
We're going to dye my hair black so I look exactly like Snow White. And I'm carving a pumpkin. Ew! Mom can't see her with her.
All right.
Did you get in, Lou? Everybody knew who that was, I suppose, huh?
What was it?
I want to know something about the Arkansas football team.
This is an athletic director.
That's because the prize today is
Oh, yeah.
it's for the Arkansas game.
Everybody knows about the radio.
I guess we're probably going to know that.
Assistant athletic director? That's not a very important job.
Okay, maybe not.
It's not like who's the head coach. You know who the head coach is?
A guy who lives in Arkansas.
Houston. His brother's
Everybody
name
knows
is
that.
Okay. So
His
that
brother
would
is
be
the
like
coach at ASU.
that Dicky guy,
Dicky
and he's a nut. So his last name's Nut. Ow!
Look, Mama.
That looks exactly like.
Look, Mama.
No, it doesn't.
What's that, Mom? Where's the first?
We're
Now we're going
almost
to do the knee
done.
mouth.
Now we have to do the nap.
Did you tell Daddy how to do it?
No. Well, yeah, actually, I said do a knee mouth like this. And he told me to push down whenever he said. I love
He didn't call for the winner for the song of the week, I guess, huh?
I told the person that they were going to do it in 15 minutes.
Erica, what are you going to make? Go get your other pumpkin and show me. Go run, go get it. My battery's flashing. Good thing it didn't bust, huh? Did you know your other pumpkin fell when you left? Okay, hold it up. Hold it up, Emily. Erica, hold it up.
This is called a toddler and mommy's makeup. And I'm gonna name mine.
Show the camera.
I'm gonna name.
I went by today and Miss Sue was up there putting up y'all's closet. She was real impressed with all the work you did on yours, Erica.
I'm gonna name mine the mean face jack-o'-lantern. Most people's were only like a few pictures just stuck somewhere.
What do you want me to see, Beth? The inside of that?
Isn't
Kind of
that
hard.
so pretty?
Kind of hard to see the inside of it.
Oh. I worked hard on that.
Okay, I'm so impressed.
Mine
Did the cat take off, or is he still around? He's just kind of enjoying the fact that we came out to join him at his house.
I ain't going to wash my hands.
Where's Maxina?
Well, if I had any energy, I'd say let's go to the Norfolk game tonight, but I have none.
Where's the El Dorado game today?
At home. Huh? No, Tammy said it should be a good one to come to. It's Hermitage.
I mean, Daddy, there's a little car.
Emily, move your finger, honey.
Where's the El Dorado game tonight?
Pine Bluff. We'll have to listen to it tonight and see.
What's her name? A witch? Her.
I'd draw it on a paper before you do anything on your pumpkin.
Change around and pencil.
What's Erica doing?
See her mean face?
Ooh, that looks just like Emily.
If Erica's not doing a wildcat, I am.
Uh-oh, is that a fire truck?
tell you when you said you were going to get all that stuff out and go get a plant.
Ooh. Is it nasty?
Are you for real?
You were having fun the other night doing that.
I'm having fun doing something nasty.
Sure does sound like some fire trucks.
This is fun.
Who am I talking about?
Are you a grip shaker?
Yeah.
Pretty good. Yeah. Follow the pump. My little girl. We're having fun time.
All right. Bless you. I'm glad you're listening. Listen, Lewis, who gets qualified in the nick of time, we're going to give away these tickets here in about a little less than 10 minutes.
Okay.
And we wish you luck in it, okay? And we prize are going to get 2 liter of Pepsi. I mean, the name's a big old radio.
Yes, he's so full of baloney. Tells us he didn't even get in.
I think this is going to be some of the week next week. When is that? Was that it already?
No.
But they play it a lot. Why don't you do that?
Y'all be sure not to drip that on the floor. We have a good, nice red stain on the floor now.
We do. When?
Oh, that looks really good.
Look like a jack-o'-lantern?
Yeah. Dad didn't go to school and do that this year. First year in a while, huh?
Probably growling, huh? One down.
Two to go.
Now they have to come up with their idea. That may take all day.
Wildcat for somebody.
How do you do a wildcat?
What are you doing? Making it melt?
Yeah, because the string is down in there. Because I broke it in there.
To make
We drove.
And before we announce the winners of the raceback tickets, courtesy of Mark Smith Communications, let's take it on out to where JB is at.
I think we should just draw the whole, like the Disney Channel has the Mickey Mouse thing.
Can't see anything.
Is the door shut? The light off?
That's Emily, and that's Erica, and that's Beth.
Small pumpkins.
She loses, I can put her over the picture. If she loses, I can put her over the picture. Want those records?
Good kick. Oh no! Get back to the goal, Michelle. Oh, I can't see anything.
Come on.
There you go, girls. Good job. Dig down here, girls.
Really bad for everybody.
From the far out, they kicked it.
I bet she's been sad that she couldn't play.
All right, get it down here. Let's have the field. Come on. Good try, Argo. All right.
She's so amazing. Good, Erica.
Way to go, kick it hard! Drop sides, Rachel!
Ain't no way those girls will play 2 games back there.
Kick it, Erica! Kick it hard! Kick it, Erica! Kick it!
Good girl.
Come on!
you go. Good.
I'm sorry, I
Good
forgot
kid.
a second.
Oh, you're fine.
I thought he broke the chair. It amazes me how they think you can still aim. Stop and aim. You can't. You can't do that. Not with a team like this. Just kick it out. Ashley, kick it. She is one of them that does it. She. Oh. Ashley, stay with her. Kick it, Alex. Ashley! Ashley! Kick it, Ashley, go! Well, that's it. They're making us forward. We're coming to all the earth. They can't do that. All right, go, Rachel! All right. Set it up for us. Good hustle, Erica.
Good. All right, come on, Blue.
All right. Blue, help her out. All right, it's yours, Blue.
Just said you can't hear up there.
Good, Erica.
I know, Rachel, exactly what she's down silent and yells at the whole entire game. And Rachel didn't want me to, so I had to be careful.
Oh, you're being real careful.
No, I'm not being careful tonight.
Good, Erica. Oh, no. Oh, no.
There's a whole length of field. Pretty cool.
Michelle, get your goal. Oh, Emily, hi. How'd you do?
But the other team did more scores than we did. Because we only had 2 scores. That's it.
Where's the Red Dagger crew? No, no!
Caitlin's went. Yeah, because he went with Caitlin.
Who went with Caitlin?
Hannah went with. Caitlin went with Hannah. Yeah.
Where's Hannah?
Hannah's not here.
Oh, Ponder. Okay, I thought you meant Hannah Brown. I was confused. Good, Nicole. Oh, come on, Blue! We don't have much longer, guys. We started pretty much at 6 o'clock. Don't let her get all of it. Watch out! Don't get outside! Oh, goodness. Good try, guys. I know they scored pretty quick. She's got Kick it, Alicia. Ooh, good miss. Good miss. Come on, get her, Tara. Get her, Tara. Ooh. Off on green. 3-1.
I mean, you would have thunk it, man.
A double L. Identify each of the following by giving an answer, including a double L. Second one is bones of the body.
What's today? Today is tomorrow will be my birthday, and today is my party. Where are we? Emily, where are we? Hi, Shivonia. Oh, your tooth is loose?
Oh, no, look how high they are.
Were y'all racing? Daniel. Did you just be in that one?
You got to take the lens cap off.
It's off. Hannah, what are you playing? Are you winning, Caitlin? Oh. Good luck, you guys. Are both of y'all going to get on there at the same time and try to win? Hello, ladies. Hi, Miss Culver. Howdy, birthday girl. Michelle Culver. How are you today? Look at Michelle go. boys doing today?
Make them all say their name.
No, I think I'll do that.
You win any more animals?
It only takes 1 coin to do 2 people on this.
What about the car? Giovanni, you ready? Have Daniel and Sam, Ethan, Dylan, Jewel, Lacey, Haley, Shavanya, Charlotte, Emily, Michelle, Rachel, Hannah, Kate. Haley, how are you doing? I did when they were sitting down. You sure did. Y'all put it in, nothing happened? Look, she's saying she lost her somehow or something too.
That's a very good idea. Looks like using the ticket thing instead of the money thing.
Uh-oh. Nope, that's all, honey.
And open presents and stuff. All right, you got a break?
That's it? Whoa, Charlotte. Bounced on her head. This, Emily, that one doesn't give tickets. No, it doesn't give tickets. It's got a sign on it, doesn't give tickets. Hey, boys, y'all gonna have to get up. No more wrestling. Turn them in, get your prizes. Excuse me.
Oh, there's 13 candles. Is that how many there's 13?
We're still turning in a few tokens.
Safety off. Now pull the trigger. Pull the button down and then pull the trigger. It's like one of these helium balloons. It'll go pow.
Caitlin's ready to sing.
Deep breath. Blow out. Blow, Emily. And Hannah.
There's a card.
Oh, well.
There's a card.
To Macy.
What's a mace?
Maisie book. Dressing Maisie ticket book, too.
What's a mace?
Charlotte, you tell us? Oh, winning two. Construction paper.
Hold that chair out.
Oh, look, it's Emily, Arkansas.
Hannah, sit down. Caitlin, sit down. In a chair.
My word.
What a pretty ribbon. Magic.
Mama,
Fun to play with.
can you move for just a second, Haley? Mama,
Play with it like it's a flag. Who from who? Got a pretty ribbon on it.
Dad, show it to me.
Which one is that? At the end?
That's Gigi, Daddy.
Another Barbie.
Happy hair. Or happening hair. That's from Jewel. Where's Jewel? There's Jewel. Color three.
Oh, what are we gonna do with all these Barbies?
Thank you, Julia.
Can you sit down, Haley? Sit down, Haley.
Look. Stickers on it. Isn't that pretty? Yeah. Rubber game too. Right there. Look, I can't
Let her open it, Michelle.
Mama, can you tell her?
Honey,
Stationary and butterflies. Isn't that pretty? Thank you, Michelle. Everybody see that? There's no choice for you. Emily, who is this from?
Mama. Okay, right back in here.
Before you open it. Is that it? Look.
I like the box. The ring.
Make sure we tell everybody thank you.
There's another one in there.
Got a bear, and happy birthday, Emily. Lovely. You like that? That's from Mason.
I can't see a single thing.
That's okay. Go ahead and open it. Go ahead and open it. That's okay. Go ahead and open it. Well, wait, who's this from? What page is this from? Who's this?
See that right? Is that what y'all were trying to figure out?
Oh, it's from Sam.
Sam, that's right.
Ooh, Sticker Craze Barbie. Sticker Craze? That one.
I do have one of them.
All right, another. Isn't that pretty? You've got, how many Barbies is that? 5 Barbies? That's a lot. Wait.
So that was your mom, right? That was a
Emily, turn and look at me. I gotta watch you open it. Caitlin and Hannah, sit down. Sit down. Except Emily.
Me either.
You too, Haley.
I can't see either.
Sit down. Now you can see. Let me see. Oh, I like the tissue paper. Sit down, Haley. Sit down, Haley. Sit down, Haley. You can open it now. Oh.
Oh, God. I didn't even begin to see everything she opened.
I didn't either.
I know she got 500 Barbies.
I got 4 more.
Yeah, let's move this
Oh, that is so pretty. Show it to me, Emily. Show it to me. That is so pretty. That is so pretty, Emily. Emily, what do you say? Oh, my bad. Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Emily. Happy birthday to you. What do you think that is, Emily?
Emily, what do you think that present might be?
What's a CD?
A compact disc,
Oh,
Dad.
like a music thing? Oh, okay.
It is. I see it.
Who's that?
It's the Larry CD.
A Larry
That's
CD.
Junior.
Is that like the Three Stooges? Moe and Curly and Larry?
Larry Como?
Cute. What
Who is
it?
it?
Look at the other side, Emily. What's it called? Oh, yeah. Veggie Tunes.
Veggie Tunes?
Yep. Veggie Tunes too.
Let Erica read the songs list to you off the back. If you've ever heard of any of these songs.
The VeggieTales theme song. Dance of the Cucumber. Good morning, George. How are you? Of me.
I hope.
The Bunny song. Bunny? Oh, yeah. The new and improved Bunny song. Oh. Stand. I think that means stand up. I love my
Stand
list.
for what you believe in.
Believe in God. He's the one best God.
Big things too. I can do big things too.
Little kids can do big things too.
I can do big things.
The pirates who don't do anything. It's Laura's fault.
She broke the plate. Very
Larry
nice.
boy.
All right, let's have another present.
Okay.
Okay, Emily, how about you open the one with the crayons?
All right, you're going to open up one of the girls' presents?
Emily.
That
Emily,
one.
how
What's
about
that
you
one,
open the
Emily?
with the crayon?
This is the one that's
What is that?
What is it? What is it? Do you think?
a movie.
A movie?
You're making
Like
it
Toy Story?
horrible.
Blue's Clues!
Is it like Toy Story?
Oh, we gotta watch that one tonight.
What's on trip tomorrow?
Holding me.
Emily, you read it to the girls to say what it's about.
I want to speak in
Blue's Clues. Birthday day.
That's what it is. Something about birthdays.
Birthday.
Oh, Magenta's coming over.
Blue's birthday. Have you ever seen that one before?
I thought that was the one. Oh, darn.
Now which one?
You go, Magenta's coming over.
Now that one? Okay.
What is that?
A book. You're ruining the whole thing.
She doesn't know what?
What? Open present.
She didn't know what CD or what movie or what book.
But she's ruining it. You might as well not open the present. You might as well just think. It's poop book.
Tell me what they say.
Mary something?
Just like Ernie.
Just like Ernie.
What does the other one say? See if you can figure that one out all by yourself.
I have no idea.
All right, well, if you can't read the first word, read the next one.
Yeah. 6.
That's right.
Now I am 6.
Wow.
Okay, open mine. Open the blue one.
Yeah.
Is that the one that's the Buzz
Open
Lightyear?
the blue one.
Oh,
No,
that's
that'll be the
last
last one, Emily.
That'll be
Emily,
the last one, Mom.
that'll be the last present.
That's the Buzz Lightyear?
Yeah, that's the last one.
Yeah, that's Buzz Lightyear. Might be
What do you
Woody.
think it is? What do you think it is?
What do you think it is? Beanie Baby.
That's
It's a happy birthday,
A
Beanie
happy
Baby.
birthday bear.
Okay.
You're welcome, Emily.
What, now, how about Erica's?
How about
Open
Erica's?
Erica's. Okay, then go to Erica's.
So what do you think it is?
I think it's closed.
I think it's a board game or clothes. I think it's a game. I have no idea what it is, though. It is! Elmo's birthday game. Yay! I'm doing really good at this. Tickle me, Elmo. I think it's
So you've got 3 things that say about birthdays on them.
Emily,
I
what do
think
you
this
think
is-
it is? What do you think it is? A Beanie Baby. No!
Should have thought about it. It was from Erica. Erica would get you something.
This
Better give me another battery.
is
Hun.
the other side. This is
See if I plug one in.
Oh, it's a
I
tile.
think little ballerina, Emily. And this is the bullet.
And Erica got you that. Can you tell her made you that?
It's on the green. Does that mean it's good?
Yeah.
Uh,
I think
What do you think this is? Buzz Lightyear, okay.
okay.
Hey, Beth, I gave you that camera so you'd take pictures.
That's
It
cute.
is Buzz Lightyear.
That's Emily!
Oh, that's a picture of Emily when she was at Halloween.
No, this is
Hold that up so Beth can see it, honey.
Isn't it pretty?
Isn't that what you wore at Halloween?
Uh-huh. Now that's everything. Now let's play. What are mouth with the gum?
Look at me.
More.
Upstairs get the CD player.
Present down. I'm little.
Look, we just took
You didn't have three.
Oh, I have 3.
Wait, no, I need.
Yeah.
So your turn.
It's
Girl.
Anyone can answer, but you must buzz in. And I like to call the name of the school first, so I'll call the name of the school, and then I'll call your given name, okay? And after that, you're allowed to, after you're recognized, then you may answer. You can't collaborate during this round. We will ask 20 questions, and the questions are worth 10 points each. Eastern time, Central time, Mountain time, Pacific time? That's correct. Question 4, this is a math question. Rounded to the nearest tenth, about how many miles per run does President Bill Clinton average if he runs 4 times per week and chalks up about 15 miles total? Martin Jared. Your answer is incorrect. Roger Hayes. 3.3 miles. I beg your pardon, 3.3 miles. That's incorrect. The answer is 3.8. Good. Next question, toss-up. Which word meaning 100th anniversary names the Atlanta park where a bomb exploded? Roger's John. The Olympic Centennial Park. That's correct. Number 6, this is a math question. About what fraction of the world's 539 historically active volcanoes does the U.S. have with its 53? Roger John. That's correct. Astrid Lindgren addressed a group of journalists on the 50th anniversary of the publication of her children's book about which red-headed, pig-tailed little girl? Roger's Laura Beth. That's correct. The British government was criticized in the 1990s for selling a 150-year lease on the Royal Naval College, a very old building designed by a famous architect. Identify the small, brownish songbird whose 4-letter name beginning with W is the architect. Roger's Wren. That's correct. His surname is Wren, Christopher Wren. Okay, math question. What is 2 to the 6th power? Barton Stevens. 64. That's incorrect. The question is complete, Roger. Roger's John. That's correct. The largest spacecraft ever was formed when a U.S. space shuttle and a Russian space station connected. Roger's Laura Beth. I beg your pardon, Sagan. That is incorrect. I can complete the question for Barton. When a U.S. space shuttle and a Russian space station connected in space in 1995 while traveling 17,500 miles per hour, name either the spacecraft. Barton Stevens. That's correct. Math question. What score is considered par for 18 holes of golf if an expert is expected to average 4 strokes a hole? Giganotosaurus carolini, a newly discovered dinosaur found in Argentina in 1995, is estimated to be larger than which dinosaur, widely considered the king, Barton Stevens. That's incorrect. Roger Ben.
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
That's correct. Question 17. The American Library Association's annual Banned Book Week publicizes censorship attempts. Name the author of The Little House on the Prairie, A. Rogers Wallace.
Laura Ingalls Walden.
That's correct. What is the better known name for Siddhartha Gautama, the religious leader who Barton death?
Buddha?
That's correct. Question 19. What three-letter word names any substance consisting of non-metallic elements like oxygen or sulfur combined with a metal that one wants to extract or take from it? Barton Jared. That's incorrect. Rogers John. That's correct. Question 20. Iranian leader Ayatollah Ruhollah Khomeini died on June 3rd, 1989. Name the religion that uses the title Ayatollah for its leaders. Rogers John. Muslim. That's incorrect. Martin Stevens. Sorry. That's incorrect. The answer is Islam. A person who belongs to the Islamic religion is a Muslim. The answer to religion is Islam. Okay, that's our 20 questions. With the second one, check the score. Rogers coach.
Where are you going?
After you answer a toss-up correctly, then your team has earned a bonus question. If you're answering a bonus question, we get the answer from the captain, but you don't have to buzz in, okay? To give the answer, but we will only accept the answer from the captain. Yes. Or there's 4 bonus questions have been given. Okay. Toss-up questions over 10 points, and the bonus answers, which are 4 points, or 5 points. Okay? Any questions? Okay. Oh, yeah, I got it. Okay, now, do we have a question? Okay, remember, we're going to answer the toss-ups first. Okay. Use your buzzers to answer. If you answer correctly, then your team gets the answer to bonus, and we'll ask the captain to the answer. Here's your first toss-up. What word, meaning dusk, completes the name of the TV show, The Blank Zone, which opens Barton Jared?
Twilight?
That's correct. Okay, here is a bonus question for Barton. You can collaborate on the answer. Jared will ask the answer. Okay, we're going to ask the audience, please. Not to talk, not to mouth any answers, because you're going to disrupt the team. Okay. Here's your question. Identify the following by giving an answer that begins with the letter D. President of the Confederacy. 1/5 of 250 times 5. Rogers, John.
1/5 of 250 times 5.
I need your answer. That's correct. Here is your bonus. Identify each of the following numbers. The voting age according to the 23rd Amendment.
18.
And that's correct. Miles plus 385 yards for a marathon race. That's correct. Years Sleeping Beauty slept. Incorrect. Year in which the first A Space Odyssey is set.
2001.
Correct. Yeah, correct. Okay, back in. Round 2. It's the moment to end rules for this round. We're going to put 60 seconds on the timer. One recent rule variation concerns round 3. At the end of round 2, which we just completed, the categories and the descriptors will be read. There are 3 of those. Then the first are the lowest team, and that will be Martin, chooses its category, and that's done by captain, and announces their selection. Next, the second team chooses its category, and done by the captain, and they announce. And then both teams may substitute before we begin the round. Okay? So let me read the 3 categories and the descriptors. Peninsulas, identify each of the following associated with peninsulas. The word horn, H-O-R-N. Identify each of the following associated with the word horn. Front and back. Identify each of the following associated with either front or back. So we'll ask Barton to make their selection. Which category do you want, captain? And then says that Roger, which category?
I think we're going to do horror.
Now, please, be quiet, because we'll ask the 10 questions for each team. Any that are missed, the other team will be allowed to answer if they need to pay attention, if they need to be quiet. Are there any questions about this training? Oh, I'm sorry. Coaches can make substitutions at this point if they like. Okay. Ready to go? Okay. That's correct. Peninsula connecting Africa to Asia. That's incorrect. The very large peninsula on which Saudi Arabia is located. Say again? That's incorrect. Of Crimean, Korean, or you didn't get to that. You got one correct. The state in which the Mackinac Bridge links the upper and lower peninsulas. That's correct. Hook-shaped peninsula on the coast of Massachusetts. That's correct. The large Canadian peninsula between the Atlantic Ocean and the Hudson Bay. That's incorrect. The peninsula connecting Africa to Asia. That's incorrect. Very large peninsula on which Saudi Arabia is located.
Arabian.
That's correct. You have three of those correct. The large Canadian peninsula between the Atlantic Ocean and the Hudson Bay is the Labrador. And the peninsula connecting Africa to Asia is the Sinai Peninsula. Okay. We're going to select it. I just selected the word. And any that are attempted in this will give you garden. 60 seconds on the clock. Okay. The dinosaur with a bony crest on the neck and a long horn over each eye, whose name means three-horned eye. That's correct. American author whose real name is Samuel Langhorne Clemens. That's correct. Fabled horse-like creature with a single horn.
Bighorn.
That's correct. Present-day state in which the Battle of the Little Bighorn was fought. Continent on which Cape Horn is located.
South America.
Correct. Ugly mythological god with legs, horns, and sometimes the ears of a goat who wander through the woods playing on musical pipes. Incorrect. The author of Tanglewood Tales and the Scarlet Letter. Constellation. Whoops. Okay. We got through 7. 1, 2, 3. We knew the last one. 2, 4, and 6, and 7 to born. The American author whose real name is Samuel Langhorne Clemens. Correct. Present-day state in which the Little Bighorn was fought. That's incorrect. Ugly mythological god with legs, horns, and sometimes the ears of a goat who wanders through the woods playing on musical pipes. That's incorrect. The author of the Tanglewood Tales and the Scarlet Letter. You got one correct. The present-day state in which Little Bighorn was fought is Montana. The ugly mythological god answer, the question's complete for Rogers. Rogers, John. Holly, say again, Holly. That's, your answer is incomplete. Holly, John, that's correct. That's why we thought you were okay, toss up. To urge Americans to end abortion and to welcome immigrants, Pope John Paul II once recited the following line from a poem by Emma Lazarus. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses. Name the New York landmark for this. Rogers, John. Statue of Liberty. Correct. Toss up. In which state did the Clintons once spend their summer? Barton, Beth. Did your answer then? Hawaii. That's incorrect. I can complete the question wrong. Their summer vacation in Jackson Hole amidst the Grand Teton and Yellowstone National. Rogers, John. Wyoming. That's correct. Okay, math question. What is the area of a rectangle whose perimeter is 32 units and whose shortest side is 7 units in length? Rogers, John. 224. That's incorrect. Barton, Jarrett. That's incorrect. That ends that. President and Mrs. Clinton once honored 18 artists, authors, and performers, including which entertainment, whose theme song is Thanks for the Memory. Rogers, Laura Beth. That's incorrect. Barton, Jared. That's incorrect. Answers by Hope. France's new 2-franc coin in 1995 honors a French scientist who developed the sterilization process named after him. Rogers, Ben. Louis Pasteur. That's correct. The children's book author Theodore Zeus Geisel died September the 24th, 1991. Which of his characters stole Christmas? Rogers, Ben. The Grinch. That's correct. The world's largest glass slipper was unveiled atop Walt Disney Company. Rogers, Laura Beth. That's correct. Which of the following patented his process for making steel from molten pig iron on October 17, 1855? Was it Henry Bessemer, Thomas Edison, Isaac Singer, or Orville Wright? Rogers, Ben. I need your answer then. Incorrect. No, the answer, the question is complete. Barton, Stevens. That's incorrect. The answer is Henry Bessemer. Which of the letters HMS before the name of a British ship? Barton, Sheridan. That's correct. Or His Majesty's ship. Name the flower chosen. Name the flower chosen as the floral emblem of the U.S. on October the 7th, 1986. Its name completes the Shakespearean line. What's in a name that which we Barton Sheridan? Correct. Name the only person to have served as the governor of 2 different states, Tennessee and Texas. The Texas city named for him is the 4th most populous in the U.S. Rogers, Laura Beth. George W. Bush. That's incorrect. Barton, Beth. Alice? Incorrect. Beatrice Houston, Sam Houston. Of the sites once chosen John. Correct. Here's a math question, but use estimation and mental computation to determine which of the following has a product of over 1,400. Is it 41 times 33, 53 times 12, 72 times 23, or 52 times 19? Rogers John.
72 times 23.
That's correct. Last question. In which Canadian province south of Prince Edward Island are the pub wash conferences held every 3 years? The first word of its two-word name means new. Martin John.
Nova Scotia.
That's correct. We'll verify the score. Okay, the score on board is correct. Barton's 135, Rogers 360.
Grumpy and Bashful in commemoration of the first full-length animated feature film. Magnolia John.
No way.
Correct. Complete the name blank park that designates the New York town where President Clinton met with Russian President Barton Stevens. Incorrect. That Boris Yeltsin at Franklin Roosevelt Estate during 1995 UN affairs. This name also identifies the other personality of Dr. Jekyll. Magnolia Andrews. Correct. What is the name for the grassy area between the U.S. Capitol? Magnolia John.
The mall.
Correct. This is a math problem. How many lines of symmetry are in a regular octagon? Magnolia John. That's y'all said it.
8.
Correct. From which country is Queen Sonia, who opened an art exhibit in Atlanta, the 1996 Summer Olympics site? Magnolia John. Barton. Her country was chosen to host the Winter Games at a site north of Oslo. Norway. Arrange the following animals in the order of their average lifespan from longest to shortest. Lion, box turtle, Asian elephant, and human. Martin, Stephen.
Turtle, lion, elephant, and human.
Incorrect. Amelia? John.
Turtle, elephant, lion, human.
Incorrect. The answer is box turtle, human, Asian elephant, and lion. Next question. A retired attorney in Texas developed a fat-free recipe for making the flat pancake like Mexican bread called a tortilla. Spell tortilla. John, Magnolia.
Tortilla.
Correct. Many new hotels and other buildings have an atrium. Is an atrium a roof garden, a glass elevator, a public area with a skylight, or an underground parking lot? John, Magnolia.
A public area.
Correct. This is a math problem. John gave his friend Sam 1/2 of his baseball cards and then gave his little brother 10 cards, or 1/2 of the remaining cards. How many did he have before giving them away? Martin, Gary. 40. Correct. Which communist leader attended a 1995 UN celebration, was excluded from New York Mayor Giuliani's dinner for world leaders? quarters and 2 dimes, 1 quarter. Incorrect. Magnolia?
2 quarters and a dime.
Next question. In which city, the capital of Sweden, are all the Nobel Prizes except the Peace Prize awarded? Austin.
Oslo?
Incorrect. Magnolia. John? Incorrect. The answer is Stockholm. Question. Water makes up what percent of the average adult body? Andrew, Magnolia. Incorrect. Martin, Stephen. Incorrect. The answer is 70%. Identify the author who wrote the 1908 novel Anne of Green Gables. Beth, Martin. Montgomery? Lucy Moss. Following tradition, the 1996 Summer Olympic medals depicted the Greek goddess of victory, holding in her right hand which of the following branches as an emblem of peace? Magnolia, Colt.
Olive branch.
Correct. Which of the 7 levels of scientific classification of living things is represented by the word "for" in the memory device? King Philip came over for ginger snap. Stephen Martin. Correct. Secretary of State Warren Christopher once stressed the value that the U.S. placed on a united Canada 12 days before Canadians, in which French-speaking Providence voted. Martin, Jared. Correct. The rest of the question was in which French-speaking Providence voted on the proposal to become an independent state. That's the end of round 1. Postal Service once issued 20 stamps featuring comic strip characters, including which one involved in adventure with Daddy Warbucks and her dog Sting? Magnolia, Robbie. Correct. Bonus question. Identify the following by giving an answer beginning with the letter D. Second longest river in Europe. Correct. Heavy metal disc thrown during a track and field meet. Correct. Line segment passing through the center of a circle from one side to the other. Correct. Marine mammal that has a snout resembling a beak, is related to whales, is very intelligent, and can be trained by humans. Correct. Toss-up. What organization did Juliet Gordon Lowe found in Savannah, Georgia on March 12, 1912? Its emblem is a 3-leaf clover. Aaron, Magnolia. Incorrect. Answer is Girl Scout. Toss-up question. In which state was a rich source of iron ore on the Masaba Range discovered near Lake Superior on September 19, 1844? Its capital is St. Paul. John, Magnolia.
Minnesota.
Correct. Bonus question. Identify each of the following concerning the 1990s. State in which Stephen King was injured in an accident author of The Little Engine That Could. Miniature objects, Saint Zupara, Little Prince, cleaned each week. Okay, so you've got one question out of the 4. First answer is Ursa Minor. Number 3, the little engine that could was Waddy Piper. And objects that were cleaned by the Little Prince were volcanoes. Also, in which city did a grenade pierce the U.S. Embassy on the eve of a visit by a top U.S. official in 1995? The embassy is located a mile from the Red Square. John, Magnolia.
Moscow.
Correct. Identify each of the following. Word from the Italian for alone that designates a musical piece played or sung by one person. Correct. Term used for someone who, like Beethoven, writes music.
Composer.
Correct. Term used.
You have to become a bond slave. And the greatest...
Identify each of the following by giving an answer, including a double L. Second one is bones of the body. Identify each of the following concerning the bones of the body. And number 3 is Olympics. Identify each of the following concerning the Olympics.
Double L.
Double L. Magnolia. Bones of the body. Substitution. You all set? Barton, are you ready?
This is the lightning round. You have 60 seconds on the timer. High scoring team. Captain gives the answers. Collaboration is allowed. You get 10 points. And if you have answer all of them, you get 20 extra.
California City on October 23rd and return to San Juan Capistrano on March 19th. Correct. The best doggone dog in the West in a Disney film. Correct. Instrument used in France, used to execute Marie Antoinette. Waterloo. Term for any of various groups of stars, usually with geometric. Correct. Title used to designate the head of the German government. Name of the Italian Renaissance. Out of the 9, they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, Magnolia. Middle name of the American poet who wrote the poem The Raven.
Allen.
Correct. 7. British Duke who defeated Napoleon at Waterloo.
William.
Incorrect. It's the Duke of Wellington or Arthur Wellesley. Title. The title used to designate the head of the German government.
Chancellor.
Correct. Okay. Magnolia's last name. Identify each of the following concerning the bones of the body. Tough, elastic tissue that connects bones, cushions them and left. Correct. Place where two or more bones meet. Correct. Soft material inside a bone. Correct. Thinner, longer bone of the forearm. Incorrect. Word meaning, having a backbone or spinal column. Correct. Medical name for the collarbone. Correct. Location of the bones called the hammer, anvil, and stirrup. Correct. Element necessary to the body for healthy teeth and bones. Correct. Thigh bone, longest and heaviest bone in the body. Correct. MD who treats disorders of the bone. Term for a breaking of bones. Correct. Okay. We did all 11. I got almost 2.
It was supposed to be 11.
And that was thrown in.
You were on a roll. 4 and 10, over.
No, it's not correct. They left that one out. They didn't answer that half.
4 and 10, over the bottom.
Okay, Bart, you ready? Thinner, longer bone of the forearm. Correct. And MD who treats disorders of the bones. Incorrect. Orthopedic.
In the round history, we go back to Tulsa.
Inside the city whose baseball, football stadium was renamed 3Com Park. Magnolia, that. Correct.
I do it. I look it up.
Dogs are named as canine and cats as feline by giving the better known name for porcine animals. Complete the name. They are blank. Designated Magnolia John. Correct. What word designates both the landform common to much of the Midwest and the Georgia town? Stephen Barton. Incorrect. Incorrect. Finish the question. To much of the Midwest and the Georgia town where former President Jimmy Carter's daughter Amy was married. Plains. Next question is a math question. If a cube has a total surface area of 24 square inches, what is its volume? Stephen Martin. Incorrect. Magnolia? John? Incorrect. The answer is 8 cubic inches. Next question is a math question. The New York Times and the Washington Post shared the cost for publishing the Unabomber's manifesto 5 days after his deadline to bomb an unsuspected site. How many pages was the published 35,000-word document if each page had about 4,400 words? Barton, Jared. Incorrect. Magnolia. John. Incorrect. The answer is 8. Next question. What word beginning with M designates the covering of bark, pine, needles, compost, or other substances placed around plants to control weeds? Magnolia Robbie. Correct. UN military observers were once in the African country of Liberia to monitor a ceasefire in a long civil war. Spell Liberia. Magnolia John.
Liberia.
Correct. In In 1929, which American commander became the first to fly over the South Pole? His surname is a homophone for a word designating an animal that lives in an aviary. Barton Austin.
Frank.
Incorrect, Magnum. Yes, it is Bird, Richard E. Bird. The Discovery Channel once aired a documentary about the man who created the greatest show on earth, a combination of traveling circus and sideshow. Name him. Magnolia Robbie. Correct. To which city on the Mississippi River did the Lewis and Clark expedition return on September 23rd, 1807? Barton Austin. Incorrect. Magnolia John. Correct. In which body of water is Grenada, the nation the U.S. invaded on October 25th, 1985, to prevent a Soviet-Cuban takeover? The island is located off the coast of Venezuela. Magnolia John. Incorrect. Barton. Jared. Incorrect. The answer is the Caribbean Sea. Math question. How much change is one owed from a $10 bill given in payment for 20 32-cent stamps? Pat, Magnolia.
$3.60.
Correct. Which nation, known for the secrecy of its banking system, offered in Magnolia John? Correct. What word designates any of the enclosed areas of a canal where the water level is raised? Magnolia John. Correct. What word beginning with A designates the type of U.S. building for storing weapons? Magnolia Robbie. Correct. October 13th was the second Friday, the 13th for 1995, a day of which superstitious people expect bad things to happen. Spell superstitious. Barton Stevens.
S-U-P-S-U-P-E-R.
John, Magnolia.
S-U-P-E-R-S-T-I-C-O-U-S.
Incorrect. The answer is U-P-E-R-S-T-I-T-I-O-U-S. Math question. A video store promotes business by offering one free rental for every 12 rentals. If a family rented 100 videos from this store last year, how many of those were free? Stephen Barton.
8.
Incorrect. They know you say it. Incorrect. The answer is 7. Which country became independent on October 23rd, 1989, 33 years after the Russian troops crushed a revolt? Its name begins with H, and its capital is Budapest. Barton Stevens. Correct. Into the map.
Must wait to be recognized, exception of round 2.
The second time.
Name Dean Young's comic strip couple who sought marriage counseling in the 1990s after enjoying wedded bliss since 1933. Heather.
Blondie and Douglas.
That is correct. In October 1995, Sandra Day O'Connor, the first female Supreme Court justice, and 17 other women were inducted into the National Women's Hall of Fame. In which state bordered by Lakes Erie, Ontario, and Champlain is this Hall of Fame located? Stephen. That is incorrect. Scoop. That is incorrect. The answer is New York. Is the capital of Vietnam Bangkok, Brussels, Hanoi, or Mogadishu? Stephen. Bangkok. That is incorrect. Scoop. That is incorrect. It is Hanoi. Math problem. Jane's mother is 6 inches taller than Jane. Jane's 6-foot brother is 6 inches taller than her mother. How tall is Jane? Scoot. That is incorrect. Stephen. That is correct. For the first Christmas Eve, Palestinians ruled over the traditional birthplace of Jesus in 1995. Name this town. Beth. That is correct. Astronomers in 1995 confirmed the discovery of a large planet circling a star similar to our sun. In which constellation, named for the winged horse in Greek mythology? Stephen. That is correct. Because of financial difficulties, a Japanese company transferred ownership of Rockefeller Center in New York City to a group of U.S. investors who held a mortgage on the complex. Name the silent consonant in the word mortgage. Heather. That is correct. One of 4 Christmas stamps that were sold in 1995 depicted Mary and Jesus. What word from Italian for my lady designates Mary? Stephen? Jennifer? That is correct. This is a math problem. A notebook and a pack of paper cost a total of $3. If the notebook cost $1.50 more than the paper, how much did the notebook cost? Beth? $1.50. That is incorrect. Elvira, I need an answer, please. Time. The answer is $2.25. Which country, the world's most populous democracy, marks each year as a republic with a parade in the city of New Delhi? John? That is correct. Which of the following does not come from an animal or plant? Silk, wool, cotton, or polyester? Cave. Correct. In which Ohio city did Carl Stokes become the first black mayor in the U.S. on November 13, 1967? It is located on the southern shore of Lake Erie. Stephen? Chicago? That is incorrect. Heather?
Cincinnati.
That is incorrect. It is Cleveland. Which of the following describes the location of Algeria? South shore of the English Channel, north shore of the Mediterranean, south shore of the Mediterranean, or in the Caribbean Sea? Stephen? Correct. This is a math problem. What fractional part of 2 and hours is 15 minutes. Stephen? That is incorrect. Cade? That is correct. The FDA approved laser surgery in 1995 that was to replace RK surgery, now used to correct which physical problem, also known as myopia? Stephen? That is incorrect. Heather? That is incorrect. It is nearsightedness. 16. Scientists found a community of bacteria that seemingly live only on rock and water, making the possibility of life on Mars seem more believable. Name the food-making process using the energy and sunlight on which all, Stephen? Correct. Colonel Juan Perón became Argentina's absolute dictator on October 17, 1945. Spell either colonel, designating a military rank, Jennifer? That is correct. Next question. A 6-CD set commemorates the music of the St. Louis Symphony Orchestra under the directorship of Leonard Slatkin. What word designates the director of an orchestra? Jennifer? That is incorrect. Jared? That is correct. Identify the gem whose name completes that of the Hawaiian Harbor Japanese bombed. Stephen? Correct. 2 self-governing U.S. dependencies in the Caribbean did not attend the first summit of the Association of Caribbean States in 1995 because of its inclusion of Cuba's Fidel Castro, according to diplomats. Which of the following is an outlying area of the U.S. in the Caribbean? Aleutian Islands, Guam, Heather? Guam? That is incorrect. I'll finish. Haiti or Puerto Rico? Stephen? Puerto Rico. That's correct. And that is the end of round 1. Each baseball museum located in Kansas City, Missouri honors the more than 2,600 African Americans who played in racially segregated leagues. Who became the first African American in Major League Baseball when he took Scoop?
Jackie Robinson.
Correct. Or Old Ironsides, was launched on September 20, 1797. What do the letters USS stand for? Scoop?
United States ship.
Correct. Quotient results from dividing 240 minus 60 by 210 minus 120. Scoop?
20.
That is incorrect. Jared? That is correct. Maybe I'll do a little better on reading this one. Identify each of the following U.S. state in which the Aleutian Archipelago is located. That is incorrect. Asian country that includes the world's largest archipelago. That is incorrect. Continent off whose tip the Tierra del Fuego archipelago is located. That is incorrect. Ocean in which the Galapagos archipelago is located. That is correct. state in which the Aleutian Archipelago is located, the Aleutian Islands, that's Alaska. Asian country that includes the world's largest archipelago, that's Indonesia. Continent off whose tip the Tierra del Fuego archipelago is located is South America. You got that one, didn't you? Did you get that one? No. You got the last one. Next question. Is Somalia on Africa's north, east, south, or west coast? Cade? That is incorrect. Okay. John? That is correct. You're ready for bonus question 4. Identify each of the following concerning months of the year. One name for the Latin word for 8. Correct. One in which All Saints' Day or All Souls' Day is celebrated. That is incorrect. One name for the Roman god of war. March. Correct. One name for the Roman goddess of spring or growth. April. That is incorrect. One in which All Saints' Day or All Souls' Day is celebrated is November. One name for the Roman goddess of spring and growth is May. And that is the end of that round. Moves along and disappears down hole. Correct. Author of this children's tale. Correct. Person whom this animal would upset if he were late. Incorrect. Animal always weeping and bemoaning his fate. Incorrect. Name of Alice's cat. Incorrect. Cat grinning from ear to ear and capable of appearing and vanishing suddenly, leaving only a grin. That's correct. Character who wants to chop off the heads of her subjects. Correct. Person at the tea party who says to Alice, "Why is a raven like a writing desk?" Correct. Game that Alice if he were late. That is incorrect. Animal always weeping and bemoaning his fate. Okay, that's correct. Cat grinning from ear to ear and capable of appearing. You got that one? Sorry, that one. Name of Alice's cat. That's incorrect. Okay. Animal always weeping and bemoaning his fate. That was the turtle. Person whom this animal would upset if he were late, the Duchess. And name of Alice's cat was Dinah. Each of the following associated with ships. U.S. ships sunk in the bombing of Pearl Harbor in 1941 that now serves as a memorial to those who died in the attack. That is incorrect. Ship on which Charles Darwin was sailing around the world when he began to develop his theory of evolution. Robert Fulton's most commercially successful steamboat. That is incorrect. Mythological woman whose faith launched 1,000 ships. That is incorrect. Flag flown on pirate ships. Correct. Commander of the Bonhomme Richard who died in the attack? That is incorrect. Ship on which Charles Darwin was sailing around the world when he began to develop his theory of evolution. That is correct. Robert Fulton's first commercially successful steamboat. That is correct. Mythological woman whose face launched 1,000 ships. That is incorrect. Christopher Columbus's flagship wrecked on his first voyage near Haiti. That is correct. Okay, the ones that you missed, the U.S. ship sunk in the bombing of Pearl Harbor in 1941 that now serves as a memorial to those who died in the attack is the battleship Arizona. The mythological woman whose face launched 1,000 ships is Helen of Troy. You got the questions anyone can answer, but you've got to buzz in and be recognized first. There were 10 points. For those using the internet on computers, what does www stand for? Scoop.
World Wide Web.
Correct. Which tomb did President Harding dedicate on November 11, 1921? Jared. Correct. What word designating the language that is the basis for Spanish, French, and Italian completes the name? Jennifer? That is incorrect. I'll finish for Barton. I guess I won't. Stephen? That is correct. Math question. What are the next two numbers in the sequence? 24, 33, 42. Stephen. 51. I need a complete answer. Next is 51, 60. That is correct. Math problem. Using digital analysis, a Boston University group put the number at the 1995 Million Man March at more than 200% of the 400,000 estimated by the U.S. Park Police. What is 200% of 400? Stephen? 800,000. That is correct. Which two of the following are crystalline forms of carbon? Diamonds, bauxite, graphite, salt, and lava. Cade.
Bauxite and salt.
That is incorrect. Stephen.
Diamonds and bauxite.
That is incorrect. The answer is diamonds and graphite. A federal health advisory panel urged that shots replace polio vaccines taken by mouth. Which of the following means by mouth? Generic, oral, nocturnal. Scoop?
Oral.
Correct. Frederick Remington is known for his paintings and sculptures of cowboys and Indians. Of which metal, consisting of tin and copper, is his sculpture Bronco Buster made? Stephen? Copper. That is incorrect. Heather? Bronze. Correct. Meteoroids are pieces of metal or rock moving in space. What are meteoroids called once they enter? That's Scoop, okay?
You're right.
That is incorrect. I'll finish for Barton. The Earth's atmosphere are heated by friction with it, appearing as falling stars or streaks of light. Stephen? Meteoroids. That is incorrect. The answer is meteors. Okay, in which European city was the border between east and west sectors closed on August 13, 1961? Austin? That is correct. Whoa. What name do we give to the number called 1,000 million in some countries? Stephen? That's incorrect. Cade? I need a complete answer. That is correct. What word meaning of the city is represented by the U in the acronym, Jennifer? That is correct. Of which ocean is Mogadishu, Somalia's capital city, where 4 U.S. soldiers were killed in 1993? Jennifer? That is incorrect. I'll finish. And did someone buzz in over here? Who buzzed in? You buzzed in? Okay. Not you. Who buzzed in? You think it was Beth? Okay, the answer is the Indian Ocean. Would y'all make sure that your lights are plugged in real good up there? Check your Beth. Let's real quickly have a check. How many minutes and seconds would it take you to run 200 yards at the same rate of speed? Jerry? 5 minutes. That is incorrect. Scoot?
1 minute, 15 seconds.
Correct. Native Americans protested the names and logos of the teams competing in the 1995 World Series. Stephen. That is incorrect. I'll finish. Name both. One from Atlanta. Scoot. Braves and
Indian.
give me a complete name. Yeah, okay. Correct. What is the name for a meteor that falls from the Earth's surface from outer space? Jared. That is correct. What is the appropriate title of respect used before the name of a U.S. senator or representative in an address on a letter, as in the blank Sam Nunn? That is incorrect. Stephen? That is incorrect. It is the Honorable. On November 6, 1955, Ludwig von Beethoven's only opera, Fidelio, was performed at the opening of the reconstructed opera house in Austria's capital. Name this city. That is correct. How old, this is a math problem. How old is Jean Calmette, who made the Guinness Book of Records in 1995 as the oldest person whose date of birth can be authenticated? Her age is divisible by the number of items in a score, or 8 more than a dozen. Paid. That is incorrect. Stephen?
What the question is, what is her age?
I can't answer that. That is incorrect. It is 120 years old. I understand that. The question can stand on its own if we say, how old is Jean Calment, who made the Guinness Book of World Records in 1955 as the oldest living person whose date of birth can be authenticated?
That stuff doesn't match up.
That 8 more than a dozen is confusing.
Well, 8 more than a dozen, would be one thing, and whatever was less than a score, that's not the same number. But the score is 10.
Open to the public by revolutionary. Jennifer? That is correct, and that's the end of the match. We got something about these buzzers.
Eldorado High 270, Martin 225.
All right.
You're sure lucky to have an Aunt Carol who does that.